Hello everybody and welcome to Dryer Days Art Studio. Well, this is going to be another part to the unicorn video. If you want to see how I prepped this video and actually how I did my finishing work, I will put a link at the end of this video as well as in the description. I had to do this in two parts because I was using two different cameras, so I apologize for that. I'm not that tech savvy. If anybody out there knows how I can get these videos off my phone and into my Google Drive or Google Pics, I think the file was just too big and it wouldn't go over. So anyway, it's tricky enough making these videos, being tech savvy enough to make them, but then to kind of like transfer them between devices is a whole nother ball game. So anyway, I just wanted to show how I do the resin part of this unicorn. And as you will see in the other part of the video, I am using the Color Switch glitters by Just For You Online UK, and they are just gorgeous. And I decided I wanted to use a couple of Just For You Online UK pigments in this too, so I will be using the white pigment, which is now going to be called their shell pigment, and I am going to be using some rose quartz glitter by their Rebel line, which is one of my favorite glitters. It's so pretty. And I had a really nice base going with my background, how I had painted it, and also where I had already prepped with the other color shift glitter. But I wanted to add a little bit more dimension, so that's where I'm putting that rose quartz in right here. So literally just using that glitter to add some highlighting, low lighting. I wanted this to be a very glittery, sparkly piece, being that it's a little unicorn head. The horn is my favorite part to do. And I like to just incorporate all the same colors. I didn't use any tape for a barrier around the edge of the unicorn. I'm kind of getting away from doing that so much. I would use the tape a lot, especially in my geo. It's kind of like a little safety net, keep all my resin in one place. But I'm finding I kind of like how if I use the right amount of resin, I don't get a whole lot of spillover. Like right here, you can see how I'm putting it down, and I'm being very particular about where I put it. I'm not just dumping it down on the piece. It's not flowing all over the place. It will somewhat stay where you put it. And this has taken a little bit of time to kind of get familiar with my resin, get familiar with the different kind of resins, how they react with different pigments and additives, and how they will react with the different surfaces that I put them on. Right there, that is the white or the shell that I'm using. Really pretty color. And I wanted to add a little bit of the dimension with the different regular glitters here because, as you'll see, when you put this piece in the different sunlight, it will change. It will look like a totally different piece because of that color shift glitter. So I wanted to make sure it was going to have enough dimension when it wasn't in the direct sunlight. And I think it just has a really nice, soft, kind of girly appearance to it. I'm really happy with how this head came out. I of course had to incorporate the baby pink pigment by Just For You Online UK. It's probably my favorite pigment from them. And I should mention that all of these products that you see me using, the glitter, the pigments, the resin, you can find all of that in my dryerdaysartstudio.com online store. You can also find me on Instagram at Dryer Days, and I also have a Facebook page, Dryer Days. And this is the purple pigment by Just For You Online UK. This entire piece, all of the products that I use besides the board are Just For You Online UK products. I really like the purple. I hadn't gotten to use the purple yet, and it's really cool. And I do have that available in my store. I didn't have that for a little while, but I do have it now. That color shift glitter color switch, is so awesome. Like I love when you're looking at it here and it just looks really soft and kind of white, because where I'm going right there, that is the purple along that edge as well as the lavender. Sorry about my head. God. But you can see I'm wearing my respirator. That's very, very important. Please, please, please use your safety when you are working with resin. I use an Organic Vapors respirator, and I also always wear my black nitrile gloves. Please, 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 please protect yourself. My table is right in front of a window here too, and I always have the window open. So here I'm adding a little bit of the white or the shell pigment by Just For You Online UK to the baby pink because I wanted to create a really, really light pink. I will do the same in a little while. I'll add some white pigment or shell to the purple pigment just to lighten it up a little bit. It's so awesome how you can do that and incorporate these different pigments and mix and match them to create the shade that you want. I wanted something a little lighter right here on the top of the nose and the bridge, and I got that exact color I wanted by mixing these together. So definitely experiment with that, try that out. I should mention with some of the cups that I'm using here, I am using silicone cups. I love, love, love the cups by EcoArt Solutions. I always include a link for them in the description as well as a coupon code for people buying from me using my code. I am affiliated with them, so I do get a little bit of a kickback, but they have these awesome silicone stir stick covers too. As you can see here, I'm using these smaller popsicle sticks. They are going to be coming out with smaller covers, I believe, for the smaller sticks, but you know, it's so important to me that in my studio I'm not just creating a ton of waste with a bunch of disposable cups and disposable sticks. I really try to be mindful of that, and with these silicone cups I can just wipe them out after use. With those silicone stir sticks you don't have to throw away a bunch of sticks because you can just wipe off the silicone cover. So definitely something to think about and keep in mind when we're working. So again, if you want to check out EcoArt Solutions, I will have a link below with a coupon. And right there I did just use a little bit of the Supreme White epoxy pigment paste from Just For You Online UK to add a little lightness. And just making sure I have all my edges and sides covered with resin. I will let this sit for about 24 hours after I hit it with heat for the last time to pop any bubbles. And then if you want to see how I finish the piece, definitely check out that other part of this video, which will include my prep work and my finishing work. And I will show you a clip at the end of how this looks finished. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry I couldn't get it all on one. But again, if you have any tips for me, please let me know what I can do better. And again, if you want to come follow me on Instagram, that's Dryer Days. I do have a Patreon and a PayPal set up down below if you want to contribute to my page at all. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, keep on pouring.